Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a video about healthy vegetarian snacks on the go. And I started looking for food stuff like this when I got a bit serious about my health and wellness journey, and I did not want it to get off track even when I was on a holiday and when I was too busy or I forgot to put any food in my bag before going out the door. And what I realized was the thing that gets me off track the most are the snacks. So outside, it's easy to find healthy breakfast, lunch, dinner options, but healthy snacks, that also vegetarian, it's almost an impossible task, at least for me. So hence my quest started for this kind of food, and after looking for quite some time, now I have a decent collection of healthy vegetarian snacks, and this is what I'm going to show you today. So most of the stuff that I'm going to mention is available online on iHerb. It's a US based site and they ship worldwide. So no matter where you are while watching this video, you can get it. Some of the stuff I get from my local supermarket. If you do not have the exact same product, you can get something similar. Alright, so let's get started. First of all, I have these seaweed. So seaweed is a very good snacking option for vegetarians. It's full of antioxidant, it has iodine, it has magnesium, and it's yummy also because besides the classic seaweed, you have all these flavors. Like I have kimchi here, but they also have tamari, they have sea salt, lots of things, and my kids love it and I'm quite happy that they like it. And whenever they ask for it, I just give it to them. I try to get these small sachets so that I can just chuck one in my bag and eat it whenever I feel hungry when I'm not at home. Right, then I have nut butters. So nuts are really healthy snacking options, but here we're talking about portable stuff which has a long shelf life. And sometimes when I'm really busy and I'm rushing out of the door, I forget to pack a box of nuts for me. So what I do is I always keep a sachet of this in my bag. This is cashew butter and a brand called Artisana. So they also have lots of other flavors. I love the cashew butter. It's not only is it healthy, it is also very high in satiety. Satiety is the feeling of satisfaction and fullness that you get after eating the food. And a lot of time these kind of foods are lacking in that, but not this. One packet of this and it makes me really full and keeps me set till dinner time because I usually snack in the evenings. So here, and this also has a decent amount of protein, around 6 grams in one sachet. Again, you can get them off iHerb. So this was the sachet kind. They also have lots of other flavors. This is raw walnut butter, this is pecan butter, and I discovered this brand called Nutzo. Oh yeah, here. So this is by a brand called Nutzo. It's organic. It's a chocolate power fuel. It's paleo. It's 7-nut and seed butter. It's really yummy. It's got chocolate after all, and it's got cashews, almond, chocolate, Brazil nut, flaxseed, chia seeds, hazelnut, pumpkin, Celtic sea salt. So really good ingredients. And do you know what the amount of sugar is? Just 2 grams in one serving. I absolutely love it, and sometimes in the night after dinner, if I'm craving something sweet, I'll eat a spoon of this. And I know that what I'm putting in my body, not only is it satisfying that sweet craving, but it's also giving something healthy to my body, and it's providing the right amount of fuel that I want. Right, so that was it. I also have one from this brand called Destiny, wild pine nut butter, but in my opinion, Artisana are the best, and this nut so yummy, delicious. Alright, so the Julian Bakery Granola, it has really good macros. One serving is 37 grams, which I weigh with my trusty scale, and the calories are only 97. Sugar is 0, of course, because it's made from stevia, and protein is 12 grams. And the dietary fiber is 12 grams and the carbs are only 2 grams. So this is a perfect healthy on-the-go snack. Carry it with you and you don't have to eat the bad breakfast buffet at hotels, and you can have your own healthy breakfast that fits in your macros. Again, something I want to tell is I don't recommend eating too much of artificial food. I try to eat whole foods as much as possible, but when you're traveling, sometimes it's not possible, and it's better to eat this than to eat fried junk food that's really bad for you and that will clog your arteries. Alright, so after that I have some chips. So I have been on the hunt for healthy chips for a really long time, and I found these quinoa curls with a cheddar flavor at my local health food store, and they have 19 grams of protein, and the carb content is also not bad. It has just alright, a little bit high on the carb content. It is around 51 grams of carbs and 100 grams of serving, but this is 70 grams of pack, and if I want to eat something savory in snacks, I would probably eat a little bit of it, maybe less than even half of the packet, and then that's not bad because it also has a lot of protein in it. Right, and quinoa is good for you. It's a whole grain. Next is this coconut flakes or coconut chips, which is the fancy word. So sometimes I'm too lazy to grate my own coconut, and then I just grab some of these. These are unsweetened, no sugar, nothing. But to me, it tastes really sweet, and it fulfills that, you know, that craving to eat something sweet sometimes, something sugary. And I try to eat these, and I also put them in with my nuts sometimes, and it has a lot of fiber. It's healthy, it has got good saturated fat. This one's organic. I ordered it from iHerb and I like it. Right, then another sweet thing are these dried mango pieces. So I would definitely recommend eating fresh fruits, but sometimes it's just not possible. So if you have these in your bag, you can just eat one of these. Oh yes, one thing I would say that satiety wise, these are not so great, but health wise, the macros are the same as a fresh fruit. The only thing is you wouldn't feel so satisfied because the serving size is quite small compared to a full slice of mango. Alright, then something that appeals to the spicy, to the spice loving Indian in me. These are spicy pumpkin seeds, dry roasted, organic, from a brand called Eden. I love them. Whosoever I have served them to, they have loved them. They're healthy, they're spicy, they're really yummy, and they will go perfectly with your evening chai. Again, I ordered them from iHerb. Then I have some healthy cookies. They are from a brand called Sejoyia, which means sea joy in all. So beautiful. And they have only 5 ingredients. This one is salted caramel flavor. We also had chocolate at home, but I ate it. And this one also, I've hidden it from my kids because if they see it, they will eat it. They love it. It is made by cassava flour, which is not a very high starchy vegetable, and it's very healthy. It has organic coconut, cashews, organic coconut sugar, which is not so good, but at least it's a naturally derived sugar, and it's very yummy. So when I'm buying products off the shelf, things like this, what I look for in the ingredient list is that it should be small. So if something has like 50 ingredients, I don't buy it. I want it to be as simple as possible, because that is the kind of food that we eat at home. It doesn't have 100 ingredients, it just has 1 or 2 things, and that is how I feel we are meant to eat. Alright, without further rambling, I have these digestive biscuits, and there are a lot of digestive biscuits on the market. The special thing about them is they are made from stevia, so there is no sugar, and the fiber content is also very high. They are quite big, so if you eat only 2, which comes out to be around 14 grams per biscuit, it's not high in calories at all, and the carb content is also not high. I eat them with my evening tea sometimes, and I quite like them. They're not as sweet as the McVitie's ones that you get on the market, but then McVitie's ones are not healthy, and that's not what we're looking for. And last but not the least, I have these crackers. So I don't eat these crackers on their own. I eat them with the nut butters that I mentioned earlier, because sometimes you feel like eating a sandwich and I don't eat bread. most of the time. And I like eating spreads, and I like eating things on which I can put the spread on, and this fits the bill. This one is chickpea and lentil crackers. This one's from a brand called Good Health. There are lots and lots of them available on the market. I try not to eat the white rice ones. I try to eat the ones with brown rice, lentils, chickpea, flaxseed, and then amaranth, lots and lots of options. And since I try to eat as many different kinds of whole grains as possible, every time I try to get something that's made from a new ingredients, and I like them. Today I ate them with hummus, and they were very yummy. Alright, so that's it for my healthy vegetarian snacks on the go video. Hope you liked it. Hope you got some ideas for your own snacks, and you will subscribe, and please do give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.